This video is a combination of two recent sessions I've had, both at very interesting locations. It's been a number of years since I've revisited these spots, so I wanted to give it a go, see if anything's changed. So a lot of this time was refiguring the spot out and fish behavior and getting used to it again. Unfortunately, a heat wave was moving through at the time, which made fishing quite difficult, but I made it work. The first part of this video is located at a state park off of Lake Erie. It fishes well in the colder months, but since it's been so long since I've been there, I figured I'd give it a go. And unfortunately, there is commercial netting at this location, so that's really affected the fishing in a negative way. We've noticed the size and quantity of fish really go down, which it's been really hard. So I figured I'd give it a go though and see if anything's changed. Might put that one in a little bit closer. Yeah, because that's definitely deep enough. And that's closer in is where I pre-baited. So I think that should do pretty well. Look at that. Gonna put this one out a little bit further than the other ones. Just kind of see where the fish are actually at and spread out the rods a bit at different distances. That was a carp. I definitely saw that one. Oh, I don't know if the GoPro got it. Man, as soon as I said I want to go further out, honestly though, I'm seeing them all over. Put it out a little bit further. Yeah, wow, look at that bubble trail. He's going out. Right where he jumped and then it's going out. Wow, that's actually really cool. So yeah, I got this right rod out, say about 20 yards. Middle one out about 15, and then this one I put around 40. Yeah, okay, those are definitely carp. At first I wasn't sure if they were bass because it's like up here it's a bit shallow, there's some weeds, but it drops off pretty fast, and that is where I baited. Man, another bubble trail, another bubble trail. They are all over. I think today will be a decent day. And honestly, I don't mind being out a little bit further. I think the bigger fish will be out there. So it is pretty nice to spread out the rods, I think. around 9:30 now. Rods have been out, I'd say, an hour. Lost track of time a little bit, just organizing, getting some other clips. But the jumping up close has really died down. I'm hoping that's them though, getting on the bottom, starting to feed on the new bait I put out on the rigs. I'm still occasionally hearing them jump out pretty far, so I do know that they're in the area still. I'm just hoping that they'll actually start to feed, not just kind of slow down now that's a little bit later in the day. But it is still overcast, a bit cool, so that's what I have going for me though. The past few days have been really hot, so I think this little drop in temperature and the rain will be a good thing. So far, I mean, I think it is, because I'm seeing a lot jump, and during the warmer months here, the fishing really tends to slow down. But hopefully I will get one here soon. I'm confident with the rigs, the spot where I casted, nice depth. Earlier they were jumping on top of it. I think it's only going to be a matter of time. Even though they do show themselves, it does seem like it does take them a bit to get on the spot, like actually down on the rigs. So I think I just got to be patient and hope for a bite now. Something was picking at that. My pop-up's off and the corn's all pushed up on the hair. I think it had to be turtles. Huh. Good thing I checked it. I'm just gonna cast these ones further out. Seems like the fish have moved out further now. So I'm really just trying to figure out the spot again. We've been here before and we've caught throughout the year, but it seems to change kind of day by day. I don't know if they're in close at the moment, if they're out far. I've seen them jump all over. It's just trying to figure out where they're actually feeding. And that seems to be the hard part right now. But it's 1 o'clock, so my 2 rods have been out close to 2 hours now, and then that one I just recasted, it's been about 5 minutes now. But we'll see what happens. I did just happen to get a little knock on my right rod. That's the one that's further out. And then around that same time, though, I did see one jumping close, and that's what made me recast that one in closer, because it did have a liner, and I didn't know if the rig got messed up or pulled in. There was one out far again. So see, that's the thing. They're really all throughout this area. It's just I need to find where they're feeding. So I'm feeling confident though again. Got at least with where I'm at, positioning with the rigs. Got kind of a few out, the 2 out far and then 1 in closer. So I'm kind of staggered throughout right now. And just hopefully one will pick one up soon. Hooked into something. This is the farther out rod. It is small, whatever it is. Swimming in. It's a little carp. That's pretty cool. Yeah, he is tiny. There we go. This little guy. Get him back and get the rod back out. Hopefully we'll get another one that's quite a bit bigger. I gave the spot a few more hours. Unfortunately, nothing else came my way, so I decided to pack up and head out before the thunderstorms came in that evening. This second part is located at a lake that has some pretty unique features in it. It is located right by a dam, and you can either fish the upper part or the lower part. I decided to fish the upper part, which has a bigger average size but less number of fish, and then there's the lower part of the dam that has more fish but tends to have a smaller average size. So I figured I'd give the upper part a try and see my luck there. probably 15 feet. 15, maybe a little bit more. It's like a 5 countdown with the method, which takes a little bit slower. Kind of gotta go at that distance where I saw one jump. Nice, got the rods out. Feeling pretty confident, honestly. I mean, I know I just got them out and it's been years since I fished this spot. It seems to be doing a lot better though, just from one of my friends here, Sam. He's been fishing it a lot and definitely a big help, just keeping me updated with it. So I figured I'd give it a go. But yeah, so the right one is kind of by where that goose is in the water there. Put it out around 25-30 yards maybe. Middle one kind of just straight out, maybe about 20 yards, and this one here just a little bit more to the left, about 10 yards, 15 yards. Just trying different depths right now, seeing what will work. But I like this area here. It's close to the dam. Obviously I can't go too far to the right there, but plus 2, I didn't want to get caught up in it if I did hook something. So I am in that direction though, but also a little bit to the open water here. Water's looking really nice. It's a good day out for it too. Not too hot, but it is sunny, I will say that. But it's deep water, so they are gonna stay cool, and I think should be pretty active. Oh, that's a person, not a goose. Oh, I thought it was a goose like splashing around. Oh, he's like right over my spot. What's he doing? Why is he just swam in front of that? Oh, that kind of sucks. Good, how are you guys?
You going for carp?
I am, yeah.
What are you using?
For my mix, I basically have like breadcrumbs and cream corn. Pack that around the lead,
Yeah.
and then it breaks down, and then I'm just using, these
How
are,
do you keep it on the hook?
it doesn't, I want it to break down the water.
Okay.
On my hook, I'm actually tying up a rig right now. I have, they're called tiger nuts or earth almonds. And so I'm not done finishing with it, but I use corn a lot of the time too. And then so that just sits like that, and then tie a knotless knot, and then have about a 4-inch hook link onto, and then it goes through an inline lead. So.
Do you have much luck here?
This is actually my first time in years being here, but I do have a friend that's in the area, and he has pretty good luck. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm hoping for. So.
See how big his rods are?
Yeah, it helps so I can cast out real far, and with this, that weight adds up to it because I'm also using a 3-ounce lead. So, you guys have any luck today?
We haven't even started yet.
No, okay. Gotcha. Well, good luck, guys.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. I always enjoy sharing my passion with others, especially ones who are curious about it. It's nice to spread the word about catch and release carp angling here in the States, just because they're not that popular and they tend to have a bad view. So changing their mindset and getting more people to fish for them, it's always exciting. And funny enough, I think these guys did in fact bring me some luck. Oh! My alarm's not on. What? No! Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Dang it. Well, fortunately that one came off. Didn't even get a chance to feel really the size of it. Looked like a good run though, but the only thing I can think of why it came off was when I reeled in, the hook was through the hair. So either, I'm guessing that somehow they must have, while feeding on it, got tangled up a bit, and only the point of the hook was sticking out, and the barb was caught on the hair. So I'm guessing that it didn't actually get a good hook set, and then that just as soon as I picked it up, that more pressure on the fish just made it come out. That's really my only guess as to why it might have come off. Just unlucky, really, I think. It really sucks though. Really want to capitalize on every fish, or every chance I get at a fish. So having that one come off is kind of upsetting, but got the rod back out on the spot. So now all I can do is just wait again. That was actually on the closer in rod. So I might move my other two on the right that I casted out a bit further. Might bring those in a little bit, depending on if I get another one on that closer in rod, or if nothing really happens. Might just change it up in a little bit here. Rods have been in about 2.5 hours, so still going to give it a little bit longer. I don't want to keep disrupting the spot. I'm going to give them a chance to sit, and I think that's my best bet. Just got to pay attention to how the fish are acting, and then kind of go from there. Really, just that one's too hard to tell if where they're really at. But if another one gets on that closer in rod, then I will bring in the other two. And they're not that much further out though, but it could make a difference. So just gonna pay attention, see what happens. But it is starting to get midday now, so I imagine the fishing's gonna slow down a bit. Yeah, it's 12 now, so we'll see. After losing that fish, I finished up tying some rigs just to make good use of my time. Feeling down in the moment, I was pretty hard on myself, but I quickly realized in certain situations there's only so much you can do. So I moved on from that moment and started focusing on the present again. By this time, my parents came out to visit me during the session. Another one just jumped out there. I think it's gonna pick up pretty good here. Yep. No, I got it. Thank you though. Just trying to keep him underneath this other line. Yeah. Real solid looking fish. Yeah. Yeah, definitely really strong fish. Come on, buddy. Come on. Whew. Finally got one in the net after losing that one. I'd say right under 20 pounds this one is. Put up a hard fight though. But just happy to get one on the bank. Gonna slip him back now. After recasting, it wasn't long before I was hooked up into another fish. Yep, and switch that, yep, and then red button. Yep, he's on. Nice. You're fine. Yeah, I don't want to ruin your fishing. Man, they hug the bottom here really hard. Oh, it's a catfish. Oh my gosh, wow. That's a big catfish. Dang it. Man, I was not expecting that. Yeah. Ah, dang it. I waited till pretty late in the evening. Unfortunately, nothing else came my way. Even though I didn't catch that many, it felt good revisiting these spots and getting out again. I learned to really cherish these times and appreciate the small things again.